Okay, so we're back into the game. What are we gonna do next? This is so intense. I never would have imagined you be going after Shido. It doesn't matter who the Phantom Thieves are going after. Justice is always on their side. I'm glad I kept the fantasy running through on the criticism too. I think I'll change up the survey question to commemorate your comeback. I'll obviously be answering yes this time. I believe in you. Stay strong. This guy never changes. Well, it sounds like he's looking forward to how it goes. All we can do is wait now too.
Okay.
We did everything we could, and now we wait.
Hey.
Alright, let's get a massage from Kawakami.
How's the pressure, Master?
I can't believe my own student requested a massage. It's not weird, but people found out.
Master?
Well, phew, that should do it.
Oh. See you later.
Alright, so now that we have some energy, let's see. Alright, so everyone's level 66 on average on this level, on this date. I'm higher than that, so we're pretty good. Oh, freaking oh yeah. Might as well do it then. Incredible! He's made a comeback. I thought he died, but here he is. This is real exciting stuff. Well, you won't see me joining the Catchy Haters anytime soon. Same thing happened with the Phantom Thieves. Just goes to show that no one thinks for themselves. We're the only ones who's stay true. We'll be devoted until death do us apart. Okay. She ran off crying? No, that's not what I had in mind. It must have been something she did on her own. As an apology, I'll offer you our very best girl. No, please, I insist. I look forward to your continued patronage at the Asakura Agency. Hello? Hello?
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh.
Let's get a let's get a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Fine. We'll use Arnovia.
Here we go.
Is that her confidant is like pretty useless.
What do you think?
Oh, honey.
When did the Phantom Thieves leader really die? There hasn't been any comment from the police. I don't like this detective, the Akeshi guy. He's so cocky. I can't gather any news because of the chief. He delves that I'm dating a young guy. Hey, should we try going on an actual date? Any beaches around here or something? Just kidding. You have some Phantom Thieves info for me again today, right?
Got any news?
Fine. This is hang out. Go to Seaside Park.
Let's go, let's go!
Wow, the ocean is so pretty. Look, there's a cute little ship over there, and a factory over there. Oh, isn't this just wonderful, Miyako? Going on a date is so much fun. Yeah, totally. I'm so glad that you're such an attentive boyfriend, Homiya.
Hmm.
Then again, I don't think the chief would come all this way just to spy on me. Well, I told him you're my boyfriend, so I guess I'll use this date as evidence. So come on, act like a boyfriend, but don't forget to keep feeding me the info, too. God, what's happened to me? Taking a seaside stroll with one of my informants. I bet my mom would cry when I went back to country.
Thanks a bunch.
I've reconsidered my opinion of you, inmate. The look on your face seems to be that of a man who has accomplished a great deed.
To think you would use the trap set against you to entrap them. I've never seen a dramatic resurgence such as that. Truly marvelous. Those are the only words I can think of to describe you.
I owe you a lot.
We should be thanking you for entertaining us thus. You've even overcome a mysterious misfortune. There should be no one left to hinder your rehabilitation. Your rehabilitation will be completed shortly. That is, if everything goes well, without any problems.
No, Morgana.
Damn. How many times have I had this dream?
I think it's probably the third time?
Or could it be that it's not a dream at all? My memories aren't any closer to coming back to me. But might there be something I'm supposed to remember? If I'm really not human, and if the truth of that comes to pass down in the depths of mementos, could it be that I'll...
This might be the first time I actually care about an election. Isn't Shido cool?
How about you?
A charismatic politician can make even apathetic young people excited. Not only does Mr. Shido have good judgment and decisiveness, he has important qualities as a leader, like communication skills. Don't you think his words are easy to understand? Don't his speeches resonate with you? Everyone's getting tricked by his facade. They don't know it's all lies. Well, we've done all we can. It's aggravating, but all we can do is wait.
Well then.
The only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. Alright, I got 18 days left. Do I have any Herman personas? Doesn't seem like I do. Okay, let's see. Yep, I do have an Emperor persona.
Indeed.
Yeah, it finally ended. I have been here people watching. Alright, I came to see you. You know, I would not have expected my son to be so stubborn. I will have to take some extreme measures. Okay, looks like our bond will grow closer pretty soon.
I'm in your debt.
You think the answer may have been right under my nose the whole time. You will see soon enough. Follow me.
Yes.
This place has not changed in the slightest. It feels nostalgic. Indeed it does. I haven't come back here since I moved away. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of the heart, I'm no closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me when I was living here. As you know, I spent most of my young life in this very house. That is why we have come now. I wish to reevaluate myself within its decrepit walls. By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once had, or once held. The passion of an inquiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty, before I learned of Madarame's foul nature. It won't open. No, I surely left it unlocked.
How could this be?
What? The door has jammed? I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while the people here. It seems now it has finally broken. We should get it fixed.
No.
That is a nice idea, but I am unfortunately not the owner of the house. I cannot call a locksmith. I wish I could fix it myself. But a struggle with mechanism as complex as this, I do not have the steady hand required to mend them. I think I'll be able to fix the door with my current proficiency.
Oh.
You are capable of fixing it. You never cease to amaze me.
Let us be off.
Let us head inside.
I see.
The police confiscated everything. You know, I lived here not long ago, yet it feels almost like a distance past at this point. Being here has brought back memories, though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. And over here was a bookshelf, filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the atelier still had a large people count. Sensei is particularly fond of salty food, so... Sensei, what am I saying? Why do I still treat him as a mentor? How long will I follow him, allow him to control my life? Are you okay? Yes, my apologies. The truth of the matter is I used to paint in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. No matter what I took as my subject, my hands would move of their own accord to capture its essence. But back then, I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grime beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarame's actions, though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took hold of me.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had so deeply despised in Madarame. You know, Boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you at that one night at LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Ren, why do you think Madarame decided to take me in? Maybe he was sympathetic. So we return to matters of the heart yet again. It truly is a mysterious beast. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house in that loathsome palace, the kind of teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What then of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Is someone there? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Huh? Could that be the police? Ah, I was wondering who could have been in here. You're the man from the exhibition. Indeed, thank you for our conversation back there. More importantly, though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way home from work. Are you perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
How do you know about that? I know a great deal about you, Yusuke. You've made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautifully detailed Sayuri. But that painting at the exhibition was quite different from that. You began trying out new styles. If you like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem to as though you could use a helping hand right now. Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what is holding you back. Please, take my card. I've made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yusuke.
Oh.
Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akio Kawanabe. But why have you chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at the exhibition. Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date. As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you soon.
Yes.
The Japanese Arts Support Foundation. My opportunity may have finally arrived. And it was all because you opened that door for me. It seems good luck is simply characteristic of yours.
I'm in your debt.
You have my thanks, leader. Okay, so now we're rank 6
All right.
with Yusuke.
Shall we return home?
I must go now. I'd like to think on this some more.
See you.
I apologize, friend. I lost my composure today. The emotions I felt in that house still remain within me to this day. I do think it's a good thing that I was able to realize that all this. By the way, that gentleman, Kawanabe, was it? What's your impression of him? He had a certain dignity. I had no idea he was a director of art support, but he definitely had a certain presence to him. And he was even able to instantly pinpoint my weakness. He certainly is no ordinary individual. As someone with neither a home nor a patron, I can ask for a better offer. On top of that, I may be able to find a way out of my slump once I can fully focus on drawing. In any case, this deserves serious thought. I may come to you for advice again.
You're back.
Yes, I'm back. It's good he was arrested, but it's like shame he committed suicide. What were the police doing? He was going to get the death penalty anyway. It's not perfect, but it's no big tragedy either. That's true. I suppose it's somebody that settles everything. I almost missed hearing about this. News of this suicide has been eclipsed by Legends coverage. Thanks for the coffee. I'll just leave what I owe you here, boss. Okay, let's see.
Hey!
Soft call, make us some coffee.
Make sure your clothes up.
Let's go to Hifumi.
Oh,
I'm happy that I was able to talk to you, but I just can't make my mind up right now. Even though it's all for the good of my family, those 6 matches and my mother. I acquire Hifumi's mother's name. Let's go to the mementos and change her mother's heart. Okay.
Welcome.
Are you a high schooler? You've got good taste in hobbies. Fishing will cause time to pass, but the points you gain from catching fish can be exchanged for prizes, and your proficiency will also improve. The fish caught are scored on their size and species. Real, larger, and rarer fish will for more points. As your proficiency increases, the number of times you can fish per visit will increase as well. Try to build your proficiency so you can fish more often. It's nighttime, so it'll only cost 1,000 yen to fish. What'll be? What prize do you have? Oh, go come again.
That's incredible.
Well, let me say a different book. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Can I buy some stuff? What's this? Damn it, Dominion again. What am I so mad about? I can't get the guy to where I want into this capsule toy vending machine. I want the figurine for Mothman, but he hasn't been showing up. Tell me if you ever get one. I'll trade you a figurine I have for it.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, got my Mothman.
Whoa.
This capsule, it's super rare. You're amazing. Okay. They bring something for me. That's a Mothman figurine. Wow, his fur looks like it's real. Trade me your Mothman for a model gun. You'll trade with me, right? Okay. Here's your model gun, just like I promised. If you ever Mothman again, bring it to me.
Oh. Whoa.
I can cash the Phantom Thieves. I lost my job and I'm out of money. But I'm serious, I don't want a relationship to be defined by money. I want you to be my real girlfriend. I can't. You would hate me if you got to know the real me, and I have a boyfriend. Besides, I honestly only ever saw you as a source of income. I see, I guess my idea of you really was just all in my mind. In your mind? Okay, let's see what's in here. Otaku goods shop.
Welcome.
Things are getting interesting.
It's an arcade. Some machine parts. What's this? Retro game. Okay.
What shall we
Let's
do?
do affinity reading. Let's do this with Taba.
Here we go.
What do you think?
It's really cooled down recently.
They seen the news about that. Phantom Thief committed suicide. Did he really think suicide wasn't the answer? He was just a kid. And how could the police let him die? Their management and supervision must be a mess. The higher ups there are all rotten. The whole division needs to be replaced. Shh, I get my art. Look at that charm. You can buy whatever you want. I think I'm okay.
What would you like?
Man.
What would you like?
Alright, let's buy some of these. Okay, let's go to the gym.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
Alright.
Nice.
All right. All right.
Wanna head back?
stats have increased. That Phantom Thief is still alive. Is this real? They have to be lying. There's no proof. His approval rating is still the same. I mean, I can't imagine anyone but a Shido in office. Shido's gonna win. I hope he becomes Prime Minister soon. It's already December. This sure has been one rough year. What was that strange broadcast hijack? I had thought the Phantom Thieves were done for. Masayoshi Shido will save us. This country will prosper under his leadership and administration. Yes, I can't help but get my hopes up. Next year is looking good.
I should have known.
Even after all we've exposed. They're still so blind, it seems we must have Shido confess himself.
Well then.
Alright, let's decorate. Nope. Can't do it. Can I bother you for a moment? Is that new President Takakura? I'd like to hear your opinion on him. Are you free today? Sorry to be bothering you at a time like this, but I'm hesitant to speak with anyone else about this issue. Yeah, I think let's go see her. Thank you. Let's meet at the Big Bang Burger at Shibuya then. We can talk and drink coffee at the same time. I looked into Takakura, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seem to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Trust no one. You're so cool. I guess you can only really trust yourself, huh? But actually, that's a little bit sad.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide a vital backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both in public and in private. He's even started asking Sugimura-san into important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? Is marrying him my only option? Though now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way. You're right, perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before he came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with his marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me? I don't think so. And
thank you.
you always know how to make me feel better. Honestly though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would never have had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. Okay, let's rank up.
All right.
I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Raccoon. We can forgo the elephants though, don't worry.
Now, shall we return home?
Oh yeah, sure. Hello, this is Ren, right? I went to apologize for all the weird stuff I said earlier. You know how I talked about how things would have been better if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Once I started to imagine that again, this powerful fear came flooding back. We're all here for you. That's true, thank you. It's always when I'm alone that the doubt creeps in. And so I'm in debt to you once again. I'll have to work hard so I can repay you. Sorry if I worry you. Okay, see you.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, inmate, rejoice, we're giving you a special assignment. Recently, human designs have been running more rampant in this city than we've seen before. People working themselves into a group hysteria over nothing but their own self-interest. Sounds quite dangerous. The few bits we've heard about it are bizarre enough in their own right. Get over here on the double, inmate. Everywhere I go, it's just more and more rumors about Shido. This shit makes me sick. It's as though his stance against the Phantom Thieves has boosted his popularity. It's all a charade though. More importantly, why ain't anyone complaining about the police? After all, their big cash committed suicide while he was in police custody. It's a scam no matter which way you cut it. I'm just glad they never made Ren's identity public. About that, doesn't it seem a little odd to you? Yeah. I was wondering about that myself. It felt as though that commotion surrounding the suicide calmed down far too quickly. It's like nobody cares about that anymore. Yup, they're too busy fanboying over Shido. God, this don't make any sense. It's creepy as hell.
They're right. This is totally bizarre. What's going on here? Hey, hey! What shall we do? Here we go. What do you think?
Okay, so let's talk to her.
What are you gonna do today? Now,
The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is a night. A nightmarish place for acquiring gifts. Apparently when the cult ones arrive, humans gather a number of areas that search high and low for guests. The specific one we seek is buried beneath an similar area. People flock there for all manner of unchecked greed condensed into one location. This place sounds like a maelstrom of human desire. We believe it necessary to ascertain just how much of a threat this place is. Inmate, does this place sound all familiar to you? It could be the underground mall in Shibuya.
What'll you do?
You mean the Shibuya Mall?
Let's go, inmate.
So you've heard of it, then let's get going, inmate. And you better keep your greeting check while we're there.
Onward, inmate.
We will not be held responsible if you're consumed by your desires. Now, take us there at once. Welcome. We've got plenty of new stock just in time for winter. Up to a 15% discount with the purchase of 2 or more items. Stop by quick while the offer's still good.
Oh my.
It's so energetic. I'm nearly unable to feel the cold here. Crowds come to fulfill their material wants while the vendor seeks their profits. This place is a whirlpool of human desire. It's cute, but it's kind of pricey. It'll be fine. I'm treating myself today anyway. This one, please. My bonus ought to cover it. It seems that the worst sale and bonus cure actually waited in this place. Humans are incapable of resisting such simple temptation. How foolish. That reminds me, it looks like a lot of people who fell prey to their pitiful desires come to places like this. I hear the term used for such people is lovey-dovey, or something like that. Is that what's going on here? That's not the exact definition. That's right, lovey-dovey is supposed to mean a harmonious relationship of two people doting on one another. I've also heard that such pairings emanate a special aura that incites the rage of those around them.
Okay.
Let's track down some lovey-dovey people, inmate. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh, that piece came in just yesterday. We also have a men's version in stock. That looks gorgeous on you. Should we get a matching pair, sweetie? Oh, you sure? But it's so expensive. I feel so bad. Yep, that's lovey-dovey. It's so obvious I don't even need to ask. Their aura is so irritating. Words can't describe it. On the other hand, I've heard that lovey-dovey individuals are actually secretly envied by many in society. Can you be one of the envious? I am lovey-dovey already. You're what? So you're just inner beast driven by its primal desires. How repulsive. Please, keep your distance from us. Well, if we get the silver ones, I can maybe afford a pair of... Huh? 100,000? This one's 100% platinum. It never rusts, so it's a perfect expression of your eternal love. Oh, eternal love, that's the one. Oh yeah, but I kind of think the one next to it has a better design. The atmosphere shifted. Yep, a storm's coming. Excuse me? You must be pointing to the wrong row. Or trying to say that one's what I'm worth to you. That it? No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just it's a little over my budget. That's all. How awful. I thought our love was eternal. But instead it's just some cheap imitation of the real thing. If it's all bound to fall apart, we might as well end it now. No, I'm sorry, I'll buy it. Excuse me, I'll take this one. But just the one, please, not the pair.
It would seem...
The clash of the lovey-dovey shoppers has been decided. Pretty one-sided clash. Why'd that man end up doing whatever the woman said? What sort of subservience is this? He's hypnotized. Hypnotized, so you mean his mind is supposed to be manipulated? No, not only that, she even managed to extort money from him. A lovey-dovey human's desires run deep indeed. The rumors about this chaotic battlefield were true after all. To think they can generate so much disorder just by coming together. Humans are such strange beings. However, even realizing that is a source of their power, it's easy to see how this place has aided the inmates' rehabilitation. Humans truly are fascinating. Anyway, we hereby acknowledge the completion of your assignment. Here is your reward. That finish up the last of our special assignments.
See? You can do it.
I was expecting you to give up partway through. Not too bad at all, inmate. The strength of spirit you displayed while carrying out your rehabilitation, that deserves our recognition. It's all thanks to you two. So if you finally learned to show us respect, huh? You've come a long way. Please continue such strong efforts towards your rehabilitation. Speaking of which, humans seem unusually predisposed to giving each other money and material goods if they're closely related. People buying one another's affection. Doesn't that sound pathetic, inmate? You know, I kind of thought about that, and somewhat is kind of weird, or not weird, but like pathetic. I don't want to say pathetic. That's probably not the right term, but yeah, you kind of are buying each other's affection by basically doing that. There's no ulterior motive. Oh, so it's just a gesture of respect, nothing more? I think a certain pair of exceptional ordinance deserve a little respect for observing their troublesome inmate. That was a joke, inmate. We are not so low as to exploit you for material gain. Say, Justine, shouldn't we buy something for our master while we're here? There appears to be a delivery service we could take advantage of here. Perhaps they can ship packages directly to our realm?
Come with me.
Let us inspect the area a little longer. After lugging around their shopping bags, they escorted the twins back to the double room.
Well then.
The only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. Okay, we're now on December 2nd. Okay, let's do Haru's. Nobody should have mental shutdowns anymore, yes? Let us sign. What brings to the rooftop? The vegetables. Those ones have done enough growing, so we can harvest them now. Here we go. They've grown so well. They're also healthy. Treat them with care and respect, okay? Okay, so I have Moonlight Carrot. Wow, fully restores SPF 1 ally. This is really good.
Hey!
Okay, let's see. Came to see you.
Thank you.
I'm thinking of going to find some books to help me study coffee. Would you mind coming with me? Yeah, sure, that sounds pretty good.
Thank you.
How about Genbocho? He would be the perfect place to look. Well, let's get going. I see, so there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most accented. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. That's fascinating.
Yes.
It is. I think I'd like to try hand roasting each type someday.
To be honest,
You know, Okamura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of a family business lies. I had no idea. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or two ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He even gave out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day is closed, people line up for blocks to give flowers. They really love that place.
but
I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose that Black May image. You might be right. Is there really nothing I can do? The company name is just going to keep getting dragged through the mud. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
and
I have a plan though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm going to get stronger. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Alright, now she has Harrison recovering, which is good. But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Oh, this douchebag. Sukumura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from the car window. Do we know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You are not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations costs. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okamura Foods, your estate. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of her selfishness. Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. Oh, what? You made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Oh, wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedule as well. There will be over 300 of them, you know? Takakura-san can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. I'm out of here. Wow, what a douchebag. I'm sorry about that. That guy is horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything: fame, intelligence, etiquette. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get Okumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance. And I'm totally powerless against him. You're not powerless. Oh, sorry, I practically forced you to say that. But thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted there?
Goodbye.
Oh, I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sukimura-san reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. You can talk to me anytime. That makes me so happy, thank you. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you's helped me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right?
You're back.
Okay, let's see. So I think I'm gonna end it for today, and then we'll come back next time.